All right, ladies and gentlemen, confession time. Let's see who got to confess. I did a video with Courtney Burgess, and people said that I was disrespectful to him. I was wrong for drilling him because I was asking for information, receipts, because that's what we do here on Too Strong. We like to show receipts, and I'm gonna show y'all some too, by the way. That's all I asked him for, and he couldn't provide it. And because of that, people said I'm wrong. Now I'm gonna give you some before thoughts, and I'll probably give some afterthoughts after I get done breaking this down. I wanna say that I just believe that people either wanna hear things because they just want a good story, or people just wanna believe anything that people say because they got some type of idolization connections to the story somehow. You know what I'm saying? Now that was an opinion, so now let me give you some facts. The facts is this. I did an interview with Courtney Burgess on October 27th. That was a Sunday around noon. Now October 27th, I want you to remember that. Now yes, the video was released on October 31st, but it was recorded on October 27th. And during that video, I drilled him. Yes, I did. I wanted to get a copy of the search warrant. Remember what I just said, ladies and gentlemen. A copy of the search warrant that the feds had when they raided his home and took videos, flash drives, computers, telephones, and all this different stuff. Now, I know it just came out of my mouth right now, but it actually came out of his first. They came to your house and took them?
Yes.
And were you there at the time when they took them?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And what did they say? Like, did they try to attempt to charge you with anything?
They say if I lied to them or if I withhold, I would be arrested. So as they was talking fast, I was looking at the warrant. I was waiting for my lawyer to hurry up and get there. They was confiscating everything. They took my phone. They took my studio equipment, computers. They took my tablet. They took my laptop. Anything that had to do with electric, they took.
So I didn't believe him, and I got my reasons. Let me back this up. I do have my reasons, and here's the facts that I do want to get into. So like I said, I know I'm repeating this again. October 27th, the video was recorded. October 31st, the video was released, right? And in that video, I did drill him, and I did not believe him about the search warrant. And I basically pretty much called him a lie. I don't think I used those words, but yes, I called him a liar, right? And so now people saying that he proved me wrong because he was on News Nation on November the 1st. Y'all should take notes, get these dates down so we can all be on the same page here. So November the 1st, he was on News Nation, and with his attorney, she tells the truth. She don't lie. I haven't heard her lie, you know what I'm saying, yet. I don't think she told no lies. I think people should really listen to what she said. All due respect to you, Miss Ariel. Remember what we said about these dates. October 27th was the recording. It was released, my recording with Courtney Burgess. It was released on October 31st, on the Thursday, right? Now he said he had a search warrant he had a copy of a search warrant from when the feds raided his home, and he couldn't show it because he would get in trouble. And remember also that not only did he say he got raided by the feds, he also said that his name was not Courtney Burgess, and that was his entertainment name or producer name, whatever the case may be. That's what he said. He said his name wasn't Courtney Burgess, so if I do a search, it's not going to come up because I don't know his name. His name ain't Courtney Burgess. He said it, not me. I'm saying it out of my mouth, but he said it first. Check it out.
So you don't even know my name?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Well, unless you lied to me.
No, I didn't lie to you. What is
it? You lied about your name?
No, but what's my name?
Courtney Burgess.
That's my entertainment name, my brother. That's not you understand?
Yeah.
That's not my mother and father married name.
Okay, so his name not Courtney. So, all right, there it is. So, how did your house get raided on the same day you did the show with Matt Cox, which was on October the 20th? And when did this raid take place?
Right after Matt, I did the Matt Cox show.
And that was when?
On his YouTube, it said 5 days ago.
So you did the Matt Cox 5 days ago. So within that time span.
No, that same day.
Oh, so 5 days ago you got raided by the feds. Yeah. And they took all the tapes and stuff and all the drops. Now this is before long before we did this is a week before we did our interview. Your house got raided. Now, that's important. And I know what y'all saying. Well, yeah, it was before. That's what he tried to tell you. But I'm going to show y'all something in a minute. Y'all made an apology. We're going to get to this. So at any rate, he sent me a text the same day on the 27th. And the text was pretty much saying that, and I'm not going to reveal everything we text about, but I can't, this ain't no big deal. He sent me the video that Gene Deal did, and Gene Deal was drinking and he was smoking his cigar. You know, he was in his zone. He was, you know, saying he was the man. You know, I think he was kind of flashing back to when he was, you know, bodyguarding with Diddy and all that stuff. And, you know, he was in his element and he got a right to be in his element. And I don't see that he did nothing wrong outside of I just don't drink. You know what I'm saying? That's my business. And if he drink, that's his business. But he told me it was weird because he said, look what you did. He's drunk. And I'm thinking, what? Now I'm starting to think, not only are you lying, you're kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? You got this weird thing going on. And so I'm like, I watched the video and Gene was just talking a lot of stuff about how this dude is lying, how Courtney is lying, and, you know, he don't really know all these people, and, you know, he was only repeating what somebody else said. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
Courtney, whatever his mother name is, he started talking shit about Big G. He started trying to tell lies and recant what MC Gang was saying.
So now my question is, how did you come to the conclusion that I did that? I don't even know Gene. Gene, and more than likely, Gene don't know me unless he happened to see one of our videos. I don't have no connections to Gene. I don't know nobody that know Gene. I don't know nobody that know Gene. I just don't know the man. And I'm sure I don't have no type of influence on him to get drunk and make a video about you. So I just didn't know where that came from. But I'm just saying that so y'all can kind of get a better picture of what and who we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But Gene, I would like to talk to you though. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to sit down and talk to you, do an interview with you, whatever. Just let you know. toostrongpodcast@gmail.com. You know what I mean? So anyway, on the 28th, he sent me a copy of the subpoena from the grand jury. Did y'all hear what I said? See, I said subpoena, not search warrant. Hello, everybody? Subpoena, not search warrant. He said he had a search warrant and his house got raided. Now, we getting there. Now, subpoena, we got that. All right, good. So he sent me, well, first he called me and talking a little greasy. At this time, he sounded drunk, right? But he was like, yeah, now what? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead because you was talking that shit. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the search warrant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then as he was talking, bring my phone, boop, it's there. He sent me the subpoena. I guess he didn't think that I knew the difference between a subpoena and a search warrant. So he sent me a copy of the subpoena. Here it is right here. That subpoena had a date on it. And the date on that subpoena was October the 24th. The subpoena was October the 24th. And remember, he told me that the subpoena was a search warrant. Okay. Now, he was raided, according to him, he got raided on October the 20th. So I wrote this stuff down because it was confusing to me. I'm an old man. October the 20th, he was interviewed by Matt Cox, and Matt Cox was drilling him like, dude, if you got tapes of all this different stuff, why don't you just turn it into the feds? And so he was like, whatever. On the phone, he did tell me that he thought that maybe Matt called the feds on him or whatever. And I was like, maybe he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody, they just seen the video, man. Like, bro, you can't be saying you got tapes of naked people and kids and they molesting them and all this different stuff. And then you just gonna sit, you think they're not gonna say nothing to you? Okay, but whatever. But all they did was they sent him a subpoena. They didn't raid his house. They sent him a subpoena. And then you might say, how you know that he didn't raid his house? All right, this is simple. He and his lawyer on November the 1st did an interview on News Nation. Courtney Burgess and his lawyer did an interview. And she said, you know what? See, I don't want to put no words in her mouth because she know how to sue people. I'm gonna let y'all tell it.
And I want to be specific. Yes, when we talk about a raid, we're talking about when a subpoena is served for documents, a search warrant or an arrest warrant. In this situation, Mr. Burgess was not in any way, shape, or form had a search warrant or an arrest warrant issued for him. It was just them serving a subpoena. He did not face a raid. It was just to serve him a subpoena.
Okay, so you see that She said with her own mouth that there was no raid. There was no raid.
He did not face a raid. It was just to serve him a subpoena.
So my question to y'all is, how do you come to the conclusion that I owe him an apology? I didn't believe him. He couldn't produce a search warrant. He never produced a search warrant. He produced a subpoena that he received 4 days after the interview with Matt, not he got raided. If he got raided, why are they sending him a subpoena for this to turn in the same information that he claimed the feds came in his house and took? If you forgot or you skipped past that part because you didn't believe me, let's run that back again.
Now, when they came and got the flash drive, I could have hid it. I didn't have it in my possession. I'd rather for them take it than me walking up to the police station and saying, "Oh, here you go." Then I'm looking at it as a snitch.
So who is they?
Oh, the feds.
Okay, so you turned the tapes into the.
No, I didn't turn it in. They came and took them.
They came to your house and took them?
Yes.
And were you there at the time when they took them?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. So also let me go back a little bit too. So on October the 30th, he sent me another message, and it was a video, and the video was saying that somebody had they had more evidence on Diddy, and they got somebody testifying and all this, that, and the other, right? So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So who do you think it is? And his response was, you tell me. And so I assumed he was talking about it was him. So I said, oh, okay. But what he did is he told me he wanted to come and do another interview. So I will give him this. He said that he wanted to come to me first because he wanted to, bring it to the Black channel first. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll give you the thumbs up on that, brother. We got to stick together. Good. But I did decline. I declined it. I didn't want to do it because I told him I was, but I just didn't. I did something. I should have did that. I just kind of faked him out. You know what I'm saying? I faked him. I just didn't show up because I didn't believe him, and he was already talking greasy to me, so I just didn't think it was a good idea to do it. And I'm glad I didn't, because I didn't want him on my platform lying like that again. You know what I'm saying? Because you see how y'all dogging me out for interviewing the man, and then y'all say I owe him an apology because he lied to me, and it's crazy.
Understood or turned into a raid, but he did not face a raid. It was just to serve him a subpoena.
Now I want to go over a few things. A couple of things to add to the lies. You know what I'm saying? So he claimed here when TMZ had met him at the courthouse before he went to the grand jury hearing. It's a hearing to see what kind of evidence he got or whatever, this, other. Now listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna throw myself out there and say this. I don't believe he got no tapes. I don't. I'm not saying he don't. I'm just telling you I don't believe he do. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe it. I don't believe it because you got tapes with pedophilia on it with kids, and you got raping going on, all this different criminal activity, okay? And this is a high profile case. And you mean to tell me you didn't get arrested, even though you didn't turn it in? Don't sound right. Okay, but it do sound right. Either that or you cooperating. Now, look, listen, I don't see nothing wrong with you cooperating against him if you had tapes and you turned them in for, and it had child. See, when it's kids, the snitching thing is off, just so y'all know. But he said he ain't into the snitching. He can't do that. He can't tell. Okay, so how did you elude prosecution when you had access to these tapes? This is what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm willing to say that as of now, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But as of today, I think he's lying about that too, about him even having tapes, period. And I got my reasons for that too, and I'm not gonna get into that right now, but that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it, but could be wrong with that part. So that's what the grand jury hearing was for him to present evidence or to say, hey, listen, I lied. I was doing this for a publicity stunt and I don't have any evidence. So this is what I think. I'll give y'all my opinion. I got to get back to what I said about the other lies, but I give y'all my opinion about this. I truly believe that Courtney did not intend to for this to go this far. I just think that he had a lack of understanding of where it would go, and he just was trying to get on. You got to really look at this. This dude was a producer, and I believe that part. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that he's made some good money. He actually, when we was talking, we was having a conversation, he actually turned the camera and showed me his house and his, you know, I mean, he got a nice house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put all the man of business out there, but he got a nice crib. You know, nice, roomy house. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, it don't look super new, but you can tell that in his day, that was a bad crib. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So he had money. He rotating with all these different people producing. You know, he having a ball. So then, bam, all that go away. Your money is then cut short. He want to get back in the game. I get it. He went back in. So he found an opportunity. He knew some of these people, probably did some stuff for these people. Here it is. I can jump back in. I can create this story and boom, I can be all over social media, charging people to go on their platform and talk. I can make a living. I can sell this book because the book was popping off like crazy. You know what I'm saying? He putting himself back in the game, but I just don't think he thought it was going to go this far. Now you in front of the feds. And you got to explain to them why you telling people you got these tapes. Again, I don't think he got the tapes. I don't think he do, but I could be wrong. And I got my reasons now, but I just don't think he got them. And I think he wanted to get back in the game. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just, because if you look at him, like, look at him. You know what I'm saying? He, like, even when TMZ talking to him, he got this look about him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this crazy looking look, like, man, he nervous. Even when he talking on News Nation, the man is nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because he making stuff up. Right, listen, you just told me that your house got raided. Now your lawyer said your house didn't get raided. When she asked you on News Nation, you know, did your house get raided? Oh, well, I wouldn't say that, but you said it to me and you said it on tape.
Your home was raided by federal authorities, and I assume it is because of this material. Is that true?
I wouldn't say that. They just went to every one of them looking for me. They said,
Okay, so you turned the tapes into the
no, I didn't turn it in. They came and took them.
They came to your house and took them?
Yes.
And were you there at the time when they took them?
Yes, I was.
We got you on tape saying this. So why are you changing it up? And why is everybody telling me that I'm wrong and I owe this man an apology because I want him to tell the truth on my show? It's crazy. Y'all owe me an apology. I'll take that in writing, or you can come on the screen. Maybe I can do an apology show and y'all can jump on the screen and tell me how, you know, you apologize. It'll make me feel better. It'll make me feel better. I think I like that. So back to the things, some other things I just wanted to tell y'all that was kind of odd. So these things came out of his mouth. This came out of his mouth, not mine. He said that he didn't read the book.
So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
It's how you read it, yes. I haven't even read the book.
Courtney, man. You can't go on saying you didn't. Bruh. All right, I'm gonna move on. I got some advice for you too. The next one is I just wrote a few things down I want to address. And this is man to man, soul brothers, right? I do think that you should start listening to your attorney. Listen to your attorney, bro. She tried to tell you, man. You're sitting there talking and she know you're talking too much. She said with her mouth, he can't answer that or something like that. And then you was like, it was a man. Come on, man.
Okay, so Ariel, did your client Courtney receive the book from the woman who seems to have written it, saying, I'm a woman of my word, and this book is going to make it to print?
I don't know if he received it from a man or a woman. He can answer that.
I received it from a man. I tell you, somebody she was dating.
Listen to your attorney, bruh. She trying to help you out, man. You gonna learn the hard way though, cause see, you're hard-headed, man. It's crazy. I also found it kind of odd that one time you said that she heard you through the telephone and said, oh, who is that? Oh, it's Courtney. Oh, I know him. Let me talk to him. And then after that, somebody gave you the tapes and all that. And then another time you said that you just said, you got on the phone and said hi to her. You just said hi. And then I guess because you said hi to her, she said, you know what? I'm gonna get those tapes. I'm gonna give the tapes to him.
Do you know if the notes from the book really were from Kim Porter?
It was, yes, because I spoke to her probably like 6 hours before I received it.
You spoke to Kim Porter?
Yes.
So Kim Porter.
Just saying hi.
Okay.
Talking to the person, and he said, hold up, this is Courtney B right here. Let me say something to him. He said, I know him, put me on speaker. then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later, somebody else came and brought you the manuscript.
Right.
I don't understand why she would give you the tapes, man. But again, maybe I'm wrong, but I would have thought she'd have gave them to her kids or so. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of weird. And then you did say that the feds came to your house and They raided your house. Now, I do believe they came to your house. They probably came to deliver the subpoena or to see if they could happen to catch you there and see if they can get the tapes and stuff from you then. But I don't even know if they did. And if they did, they did. You know, if you really did have some tapes and you gave them to them at that time, then you did. You gave them to them. But it's still, the fact still remains that your house did not get raided, and you shouldn't have said that because you was lying. But you said that to enhance your story. Everybody want to be Jaguar Wright now. You want to be Gene Deal. You want to be Jaguar Wright. That's what's going on. You want to be Orlando Brown. But you got caught up, bruh. And you shouldn't have handled it that way. You know what I'm saying? You should have called me talking greasy and slick to me because you knew you was lying. You should have declined the interview, and that's it. You knew you was lying, man. I don't know what made you think you was going to get off with that, man. That was dumb, dude. But, you know, I'm sure that you can't respond. I'm sure you can't respond because I called you and the phone will right to voicemail. And, but maybe the feds really got your phone this time because you had to turn it in. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you're going to respond to this because I'm pretty sure Miss Ariel told you, stop talking. And you know what? If I was you, I would stop talking. So now remember, too, that you said that the feds took everything. One more time. Can we run that back?
They came to your house and took them?
Yes.
And were you there at the time when they took them?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And what did they say? Like, did they try to attempt to charge you with anything?
They say if I lied to them or if I withhold, I would be arrested. So as they was talking fast, I was looking at the warrant. I was waiting for my lawyer to hurry up and get there. They was confiscating everything. They took my phone. They took my studio equipment, computers. They took my tablet. They took my laptop. Anything that had to do with electric, they took.
If the feds took everything, why did they subpoena you to come to court to bring them everything? You see how that worked, man? Oh yeah, and the lying about the name. I think I mentioned that already, but I'm just summarizing. You lied about your name, or you lied about lying about your name. You lied about the lie that you didn't lie about, but you was telling the truth. But you said that was a lie because it was a music name or something like that.
The search warrant said Courtney Burgess, right?
Right.
It don't say two. It don't say the whole YouTube. That's my business. I'm not going to put my business out there and show my address or I don't care what you can out. That's my business.
But you lied, bro. You said your name was not Courtney Burgess. But then right here on the subpoena, not the search warrant, on the subpoena, it says Courtney Burgess. You know, why would I put, remember you said that? Why would I put my information? It says Courtney Burgess on it. But then you turn around and say your name ain't Courtney Burgess. See, dude, you don't think, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem, that when you lie like that, things don't click. They don't add up. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, try again. Here's another lie. You said that the feds put stuff out. So you insinuating that they raided your house, took these drives, watched them, and then start putting stuff out. And what you was doing is you was trying to cover your lies. Because here's the deal. All the stuff that you told me about and that you sent me, text me and sent to my phone, this was information that was already floating around out there. Even when you sent me the one picture, remember this one right here, you told me, I said, well, who is he with right there? And you said that's Will Smith's daughter. Remember you said that? Why did you tell me that was Will Smith's daughter when that was Steve Harvey's daughter? And I asked you multiple times and you kept saying it was Will Smith's daughter. And I was thinking, I said that picture looked familiar, but then I remembered we did a video about that already. We talked about that in the video, and we showed that same picture. But the thing was, at the time, we do so many videos and do so much research that it slipped past me. But I'm like, that's crazy. Oh, I leaked it. That was one of the reasons how I knew he was not honest. But ladies and gentlemen, I will take my apology again. I'll take my apology in writing. via email, twostrongpodcast@gmail.com, or you guys can request it, and Marlon and I do a live, and then you can come on there and with clicking on the camera, you can apologize to me like that, and it'll help. It'll make me feel better. How about you?